What's up, y'all? Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of PatriaSpeaks. What's up, y'all? I hope that everybody is enjoying. Y'all know the usual. Hope that you're enjoying your day. I hope that blessings are coming your way. If this is your first time tuning into this podcast, welcome. And if this is you coming back and visiting me, welcome back. Thank you so much. What's a beautiful day, y'all. I am really enjoying this good old Friday because I'm on from my regular 9 to 5, the investment job that I call it. Super duper excited about being off today. There's a lot of things that I got to do. So I just pray that if you are working, if you're not working, you're enjoying this day, working on your purpose, working in your greatness, spending time with your children during this drastic time of COVID-19, but we're not going to let that hold us down. So, y'all know what I like to do is either update or it's a shout out. Yesterday we did an update, so today I believe we should do a shout out. So, I just want to give a shout out, and this is a celebrity. Shout out to Diddy last night. Like, y'all, Diddy put together a panel. He put together a panel of people to warn us, to give us some education on this whole pandemic, the whole COVID-19 thing. So I just thought that was so dope because a lot of us, we might be walking around, and I'm guilty of it too, of just, leaning on God about it and not really trying to get all wrapped up into the world's view. And, at first it was like, that's not something for us. That's not in my blood. As a black woman, I'm like, we can't get it. Not saying we can't get it, but I don't get too close to people anyway to get it. Whoop-de-whoop, here we go. But with the stats and everything, which I'm not really big on stats, y'all. I'm just going to be really honest with y'all. If you know Patria, I freaking hate numbers. I know we need it to a certain extent. I want the money to be able to provide for my family, provide for my team, provide and make a way to get this word out there. But if I could live without the money, I would be straight. I definitely would. I can't stand numbers because behind numbers comes evil. Sometimes a lot of stuff just manifests in a certain way when it comes to numbers. I can say what I want to say. This is my podcast. So that's my opinion. People treat other people like numbers. We're not numbers. We're individuals. Come on now. We're people. We have value. We have hearts and things like that. So as far as this counting up a number and making us a number, that's something that really kind of just, I'm telling you, it makes me feel some type of way. Numbers make me feel some type of way. But shout out to Diddy last night. He had a lot of strong black educated people on this pandemic. They're on it. They're educating us. One of my favorites was on there last night, Killer Mike. I freaking love Killer Mike. He's such an inspiration in Atlanta, Georgia. He is one of the most powerful black men. He got a word and he just pushes it out there. He is marvelous. I freaking love Killer Mike. So shout out to them too. Shout out to Diddy. Shout out to Killer Mike. Shout out to everybody who was on that panel last night. It was Revolt TV. If y'all not tuned in, you could have just went to the website and they had them on live. They started about 11 o'clock last night and they ended at about 12:30. Different people giving us education on this whole pandemic of COVID-19. So shout out to them. But I just was really trying to get at you guys today. Just seeing what's up. Pretty much the word for me today is movement. Keeping myself moving. And I'm praying the same for you guys. I'm praying the same that you continuously to move. What came in my spirit last night is how we survive through things like women, the men, how we just know how to get in tune with it. You know, when the tough gets going and the going gets tough, we get into this mode, like beast mode. Like, I was watching different women, and how there was a woman on YouTube, and pretty much what it was about her, like, she had no arms, yo. And she was eating with her feet, like, and she was doing it so gracefully. And while I was looking at her, something moved in my system was like, yo, you do whatever you make a way out of no way. And some people may have had their limbs, and then all of a sudden, you know, something happens drastically in their life, and their limbs are taken away from them. So now they have to do whatever is possible. And me looking at her inspired me, like, yo, Patria, each and every day you have to, in order to grind in your season, because like I said, this is going to be my year. This is my grinding season. This is my, now putting everything together that I'll put in my work to the table and really manifesting that thing and doing what I'm doing. I have to think of every day as it's my bottom feeder. You feel me? Like, I gotta be like, yo, nothing. I have no other options but to grind today. I have no other options but to do what I do today. Like, every day is my last. Like, and I'm not saying like my last, but like, I have nothing else left. Like, nothing else left. So my grind, my hustle, get it down, get it done, get it done, get it done, completion, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. And I just pray that for whoever is right now, like when they manifested in 2020, saying, yo, look, this gonna be my year. If they didn't let COVID-19, they didn't let their situations stop them. They got this movement with them. They got this grind, this hustle. Like, it's the bottom feeder. Like, I'm at my bottom wits end, and I'm in survival mode so that I can live a legacy. I can give my children a legacy. And then because of the situation that we are in right now, it takes us to that point where, yo, I got to make sure as I'm down here that I'm eating still, that I'm supporting still, that I'm surviving still, that I'm still living and doing what I do, even though I'm at the bottom right now. You know what I'm saying? Even though stuff is limited right now, I'm in straight survival mode. So that's how I figure out, and how I'm figuring it out as I'm doing my, writing my book, as I'm doing my life coach trainings, as I'm talking to you on the podcast. Like, get it in, consistency. Come on, keep moving. Like I stated, that word movement is in my spirit today. So it's just, I pray that is in your system today. Like, keep moving. Think of everything like you at the bottom and you trying to make it to the top. Like, keep going. Because as you keep going, things are going to keep on unfolding. Things are going to be given to you. Things are going to be working in your favor. Like, you're going to get to the top. You're going to do work. Keep moving. Putting them things together. You got nothing but time right now. So that's pretty much what I really wanted to get into y'all spirit today with this episode. Is kind of like, get it out there. Like, don't stop. Keep going. I have a friend that came in my spirit last night as well. I wanted to talk to her because, you know, I know her on a personal level with certain things. People pay attention to things that are surround her. I meant to hit her up last night. Like, yo, how about, because I'm always on a venture. Like, if you know me, you know Patria. If you have a vision, I'm down with it. Like, I'm telling you, my purpose is people. My purpose is people, helping people to grow, helping people to move forward in their life, looking at it on a bigger scale, because I was blessed to have a couple of people in my life that looked at my vision and was like, yo, this is huge. So, like, for me, I only just do that in return for other people, because I always see things on a bigger scale for other people. But the dope thing is when that returns to you and you have another individual that kind of pushes you to go further and think of on a huge scale, on a larger scale, and you're like, yo, you take your ministry or your organization or whatever you do and times that by 10, keep pulling things out of it. For example, my friend that I want to outreach to and see what she up to, she says she likes to cook. Everybody's like, she says that's what she's exceptional about, that she's exceptional with. Everybody's like, yo, you can cook. Yo, you should do this. You could do that. So how many things can you manifest out of cooking? How many things you can manifest out of cooking? You can make your own cookbook. You could teach classes on certain meals. You can even, in this time, in this pandemic that we're living in right now, the internet is popping. You could do Zoom classes. Somebody be like, yo, we need to know what kind of dishes we need to make for the quarantine pop off. You know what I'm saying? We in this crib. We need a little bit of comfort food, or we need a little bit of healthy food or whatever. You can do a conference, web, Zoom, and charge folks $5, $10 just to watch you make a meal right now. Because people are like, yo, what can I do? What can I do right now? You know, making things, tutorials. People love how to do. People love that. People on YouTube every day looking up things to do, looking up things to fix, you know, on their own. Everybody is on its individuality right now. Everybody's trying to do it on their own. So with you being an exceptional person in this area, why not teach the next person your gift or talent? Everybody needs somebody. That's why I'm really big on serving the people. I'm really big on that, because you don't know what your testimony, what you do, your gift and talents, who it would feed. So push. You like to cook, this recipes. Push. Whatever you do, take your time. And this is another thing I need you to do. Write it down, yo. Write it down. Because as your ideas come to head, everything's not going to happen overnight. Things are going to keep on going because you're manifesting that thing. So things are going to come to you on a daily basis. Don't wreck your brain trying to pull it all in one day, but gradually get yourself into a movement. Come on now, that word movement. Gradually get yourself into that groove, that movement, that every day I'm coming up with an idea. Every day I'm touching my purpose. Every day I'm touching my greatness. Every day I'm moving into my journey. Every day I'm touching it. Every day. And as you think of ideas, write it down. Get you a notebook. I'm the sticky queen. Trust me. I'm putting things, but I got to get into organization. That's really, really big. That's something that I manifested on my vision board this year, was to get everything organized, because I have so many different brands right now and so many things running and grooving. So God is going to bless me with a beautiful, beautiful team that's going to be behind me, that's going to rock with me, that's going to handle each and every brand that I have right now. And once everything comes together, I'm telling y'all, it's going to be so popping, yo. It's going to be so popping. But every day I'm touching one of the brands. Every day I'm coming up with an idea, touching it every day. God bless me with a laptop. Yo, I'm telling you, people probably been doing this forever. Got their little laptop, their organizer, everything. I'm a freestyle type of person, yo. But I realized that God spoke to me is like, yo, you need to write down these ideas. I have like maybe 7 journals. I'm telling you. And that's a little bit much. That's why he's blessing me to be more organized. But, yeah, I continuously just started writing things down. And now I'm on with my podcast. Actually wrote that down, spoke about it, keep going. Now it's recorded. See how God just tries to unravel things in your life. And you don't know what he's doing, but just keep going. Just keep going. You ain't hurting nobody. That's the thing. We all get discouraged because we think, oh, maybe I shouldn't do this. Some of us don't want to do certain things and don't want to be ahead of everybody because we don't want people to start thinking, oh, she's bigger or she's high, she's mighty. She wants to. No, think that way of yourself. I don't care what nobody says. Like, who cares if somebody thinks that you high and mighty? You ain't hurting nobody. Trust me. I got to come into a room with confidence. Period. That's just me. Period. But I'm not hurtful. I'm not grimy. I'm not a dirty person. So if you're intimidated by my confidence, that's not my problem, boo. That's yours. If you're intimidated by my dignity, that's not my problem. That's yours. If you are intimidated by the way I serve my people, that's your problem, not mine. So that's why I'm telling y'all, come on now, keep going, keep moving. Who cares about the naysayers? God will make those people your footstools. Period. That's a true fact. A true fact. The ones that said no, now they're knocking at your door, asking you, how can I serve you? Come on now. So I truly encourage y'all to keep going in y'all. I'm going to keep on speaking that because that's purpose is what it is. Purpose is what it is. Everybody has a purpose. Everybody has a service. So do what you do. Do what you do, y'all. I want y'all to manifest today. I'm going to start doing this at the end of every podcast, because every episode with the podcast, I want to get into a point where at the end of the podcast, we are going to speak some type of light. I have to. As I end this, we have to speak some type of light. And not because we just going through the COVID-19 thing. This was already kind of set in stone when I did the 21-day Love Fest with loving on yourself and speaking affirmations. But as we keep continuously on in our journey of our greatness, I think that needs to keep on going. Because when I tell y'all, it's so funny to me, right? It's because when God speaks to me to give y'all a word about how with the whole 21-day Love Fest, even with the podcast, even with Personal with Purpose, because I have days. Everybody's entitled. They may have a bad day. They may not have a day that's better, that wasn't started off a certain way, wasn't good. But I can go back to my podcast with or without the fan base right now, because I can say right now, I have about 30 people that follow me. I have about 30 people that actually follow me on my YouTube channel. And most of those is just people who've been with me during my journey and really kind of rocking with me. So they, I got you, Tree. I'm going to follow you. Right? I'm going to follow you, right? But I can always go back to my own podcast and listen to my episodes from episode 1 all the way into episode 12 and listen to how I manifest some things, speaking good spirits into myself. So when I get into them times where I'm feeling low, I'm feeling like I'm defeated sometimes, I'm feeling like I'm all over the place, I can go to my own podcast and listen to the words that I speak. And it gives me so much joy, because at that time I was in a season of feeling so good. And then I got into it after a certain amount of time, I started feeling a little low. And then it clicked and it dawned on me, because I was working on something else, trying to get my book out. And I said, oh, I need to go to my podcast and pull up a segment and listen to the thing. And then I just started grooving, listening to it, and my spirit and my strength and my power just was coming back to me. And I said, yo, affirmations, manifesting things in your own life is so freaking dope, yo, because those things will truly happen. There is power in your tongue. There's power in your tongue. If you speak it, you shall receive it. Really, like, I'm not playing, like, I'm serious with you guys. If you're serious with me, rock with me. I'm telling you, rock with me, because we're gonna make it. We're gonna make something rock with me. And this is Patria speaking. I'm serious. Rock with me. I won't steer you wrong. Rock with me. Rock with me. So I'm just here dropping some jewels on y'all today. God spoke to me. Really, I might be louder than usual. A little bit of more aggression. Because I'm so ready and I'm so full and I'm so overjoyed. I'm just rejoicing this beautiful day on this Good Friday. This is a Good Friday. This is an amazing Friday. It is. So I hope that you're enjoying your day. I hope that you got up and said, hey, I'm going to walk in my greatness today. I'm going to touch on some things. I'm going to talk to the kids. I'm going to get prepared. I'm going to get my regimen going. I'm going to go to the grocery store, step out for a minute, get a little bit of air. Whatever you're doing, I pray that it's uplifting you in good spirits and getting you right. So I'm going to end it here, you guys. I love you so freaking much, y'all. Thank you so much for supporting me through this journey. It's popping. Remember, April 26th, y'all. I'm putting that out today. That's what I got to work on when I get upstairs. April 26th. April 26th, y'all, at 4 p.m. That's a Sunday. I'm having my women's virtual conference. Live bold, live strong, live free. If you are a dude, thank you so much for tuning into this podcast because I drop jewels for you guys too. This conference is a women's conference. I'm thinking about having a co-ed situation. I'm going to say situation because once men and women get together, it be a situation. Like, I love it though because it's so amazing how we converse, how we talk about things. We have different ideas and you know what I'm saying? So it's a situation, but I'm trying to come up with, I'm going to have something where we have the men and the women. We're talking, we're conversing, we're living, spreading the light, the love, and laughter. So definitely going to get that up and rolling. Definitely make sure that you're following me on my social media handles, Facebook, Personal with Purpose page. Make sure you tuned into that. Also, make sure that you're following me on IG for Personal with Purpose 19 and also with the podcast, PatriaSpeaks. Make sure that you're on all those social media handles. So anytime, also I'm on YouTube, Personal with Purpose. So if you're following me on any of those, I'm on every podcast platform, each and every one of those. So if you are on any of those, y'all seeing me, I'm out here. I'm out here. I'm not playing. I'm serious. I am out here in these streets, okay? But make sure y'all following me so every time that I upload a new episode that you are notified. Make sure that you check the link below on my YouTube channel. I will be leaving my email if you would like to be on the podcast, if you would like to give your testimonies, you have questions, or if you just want to show your support or shout somebody out in your community, your culture, or whatever. Please make sure to hit me up with every information. If you're interested in some great ideas as far as your purpose, you need a little bit of coaching on it, a little bit of insight, you need some tools on that, I'm your girl. If you need a resume built, I'm your girl. So just make sure, hit me up, Personal with Purpose. My email is personalwithpurpose19p as in Patria @gmail.com. Make sure you hit me up. So I love you so much. Thank you. Be beautiful, be blessed, inside and out. Peace.